welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay, guys. So today, the Real Housewives of Lagos episode 9. Yes, it's premiered on Showmax, and I'm here to give you all the tea about it, review it, and tell you guys what I think about it. Okay, so the major event in this episode is Iyabojo's daughter Priscilla's 21st birthday, which was a hit. Yes, guys, it was a Hollywood themed party, and the housewives of course showed up. Yes, there was not really any drama in that. Yes, because Laura did not really come that early, and Iyabojo was just making some very sneaky remarks that I just didn't understand. Yes, guys, and that was during her monologue and all that. Caroline, came first, trying to show that okay, she's not a latecomer and all that. Laura left early because she said she's not going home by 1 a.m. She has a husband and kids to go back to. And Iyabojo was like, it's not as if we don't have families, to go back to. Hey, she has a husband, so take it easy on her. And of course, Laura lied to them that her husband was waiting downstairs, which she actually said it was a lie. She just said that because she didn't just want to stay. And of course, you could tell the tension there because Caroline was already seated and Laura was just trying not to give her attention. What's funny, like for me, it was really funny because both ladies were like saying, both Caroline and Laura were like saying, oh, they were not like watching each other, but you could tell what the other person was doing. Like, how can you not be watching somebody but you can tell exactly what the person was doing? Like, that was really, really funny to me, but it was a hit. Caroline looked so beautiful, yes, in that black dress she wore. Trust Chioma to come fashionably late. She was looking good. And of course Tiana came late because of course she was the one that styled Iyabo and she was looking so beautiful. I really didn't understand what Laura was wearing, but I don't know. It was a Hollywood theme party. Now, before that happened, there was this sip and paint with Chioma, Miriam, and Toyin. I was like, when did Chioma start hanging out with, Miriam and Toyin? I was really, really like, how? I was confused. Had it been she was hanging out with Caroline, I was like, okay, fine. That's her go-to person. But she decided, let them hang out and know each other better. But it ended up being about what happened previously, the whole, basbos that happened between Caroline and Laura, and also them, dropping sneaky remarks about each other, dropping shades and all that. I'm like, this kind of their friendship, I am not understanding because they were definitely throwing shades at each other. I don't know what Toyin and Chioma are dragging. Like this fashion thing, they're both fashion queens, if you ask me. Toyin's fashion is audacious. Chioma's fashion is elegant, the girly theme, trying to look super beautiful, royalty and all that. But Tiana is different. Like she's very, very audacious, and most of her pieces you cannot even wear it on a normal day. So I don't understand, the back and forth that both of them are doing. This one is like, you cannot outshine me. I'm like, girls, chill. This person is actually getting to you. I think Choma is getting to Tiana, whether she likes it or not. Yes, guys. And also there was this, traditional party that happened, which was hosted by Tiana. Yes, guys, I really love all those traditional attires. Once again, Caroline looks so beautiful. Chioma killed it. Tiana looks so beautiful. Yeah, but for me, the best dress at that party has got to be Tiana, Caroline, and Chioma. Yeah, I said it. Like, I love their headpieces. Their gele was like, and I loved it. Of course, Laura was like staying by herself. She felt like excluded from the group. Yes, guys. And yeah, that's basically it. And of course, that was where, Tiana announced that they were going to Dubai. Yes, and before then, Tiana went to her studio where she met up with her stepdad. I didn't know Sashana Peters was Tiana's stepdad. I didn't know that Tiana this legend is her stepdad. I didn't know that Tiana comes from royalty. That is Toyin. I'm like, wow. And I mean, they are doing a collaboration with her husband on a song. I'm like, okay, this is cool. I'm loving it. So yes, guys, I mean, that was that. And then next thing they are showing us, the trip they are having to Dubai. Now Toyin and Miriam in their car are very, very excited. There was something going on between Chioma and Caroline because Caroline lost her bracelet, the one that her boyfriend gave her. I'm like, okay. I was a bit confused, Like the diamond bracelet cost over $50,000, I mean 40 something thousand dollars. Yeah, that's a whole lot of money. And I mean, if I lost that kind of a thing, trust me, I would not be okay. But because it's Caroline, she's a billionaire. So yeah, but she was like thrown off, because of that. And in the other car, there was Laura who said she was feeling sick. So they came to the villa where there was like, I think the holding place before their villa would be prepared. And Caroline was still going on and on about the bracelet, which, ticked, Toyin off in her monologue. And Toyin was like, you know what? This is supposed to be about my 40th birthday. I mean, it's a bracelet. Get off it. I mean, it's not just a bracelet. It's a $40,000 bracelet. I mean, $50,000 bracelet. That's a lot, And Toyin didn't really like that. Caroline was whining about it. That kind of reminds me of one episode of the Kardashians where Kim lost her earring, I think her diamond earring, and she was crying about it. I don't know if you guys remember that episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Well, that's by the way. And while they were trying to know what's up with Caroline, Iyabojo drops another shade, and she was like, "Was it given to you by this current boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend? Which of the boyfriends?" I'm like, oh my god, you could see the way the ladies reacted. This one was like this one was like this. I'm like, even me that was watching, I was like, and I didn't really get the answer that Caroline gave. Like, I really want to see the answer she gave. But Caroline was like, "Oh, it's not about the money. It's about the sentiment. It's about the memory. It's about." I'm like, chill, babe. If you lost something worth $50,000. It's not about the memories. Maybe because you're a billionaire, that's it. For me, it's about the money because each of these dollars I am calculating it in naira. Yes, that's a whole lot of money. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this episode. Next episode, we see Laura trying to like tell the girls, why she's been excluding herself, why she feels excluded, and all that, trying to like get back, but it's looking as if they are not buying it because even in the next scene, they are just like going on without her and all that. So I'm thinking with everything going on, Laura might leave the show or something. I don't know, but it's looking like it. Now, back to this episode, what do I think? First off, I think they don't rate Laura. There's no point being in a group of people that don't rate you because some of the remarks they were making in their monologue, I mean, if it was a Caroline, I'm sure they will not. They don't respect Laura. They don't rate her that much. I mean, what actually, like, the comments Iyabo was making was kind of like, it was really, really putting me off. The one that Toyin was making, about her friendship with Laura. Toyin and Laura, I do not understand their friendship. Seriously, guys. And I mean, there was this time that there was this thing, that Toyin did during the African party or the African team party that they did, where Laura's friend came with her and she was not dressed in the traditional attire because Laura did not inform her. And Toyin's friend, Laura's friend tried to talk to Toyin and she was like, "Wait, who are you?" Like, I'm like, so unnecessary. Like, they don't rate Laura at all. Yes, guys, they generally don't rate Laura. So if Laura decides to leave, I wonder who will now be the talking point. Yes, guys. And number two, like I said before, I don't know what is going on between Toyin and Chioma. I don't get the battle for supremacy that both of them are dragging. I don't understand what they are dragging. Yeah, so I don't know. And Caroline and Iyabo might just have a face-off. Yes, guys. And yeah, basically that's what I think about today's episode. It can be too much, but I think at this point, I kind of like feel for her because it's really not nice being in a group of women or in a group where people don't rate you, where they can easily overlook you, where they don't think highly of you. So instead of being in that kind of space, it's better you just leave because they just feel like she's not more beautiful than them. She doesn't have a good dress sense more than them. Yeah. They also feel like she's not like the wealthiest among them. You know how it is when in a group of women, one person is more beautiful, one person has more money. You would I mean, automatically they will follow that person. So for them, they feel like Laura is the least rich among them. Laura is the least beautiful among them. Laura is the least best dressed among them. So yeah, basically, and with all her tantrums and mood swings, that's why I feel like they don't rate her. So if Laura decides to leave, I'll definitely miss her. I'm sure they will. Now I will see who they will now like start, fighting and bickering with. Whichever one, Sha, it was an interesting episode. What do you think about it? Did you catch it? Did you watch it? Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. And on that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, you know what I would do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead. Bye, guys.